my soul brothers and soul sisters. I am Ron Smith, and this is the Dr. Ron Smith Investigate Show, where we separate the real from fake, the fact from fiction, and give you the winner's edge. And sometimes we're able to turn your water into wine. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the talk, which means that basically we're talking about money, financial literacy, and things that we need to do in our community to improve it. And I have Big Steve Johnson, who embodied the whole, magnitude of what I wanted to say. Basically, how you earn and create money, how you manage it, how you leverage it, and basically how you protect it, and how you perform a legacy. Big Steve, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
All right. Big Steve is a part of the Winner Circle. Tell us about the Winner Circle.
Yes, the Winner Circle is a team of entrepreneurs, man, and we all come together as a family to just make it happen, not just for our family, but for our community as well. You know what I'm saying? We all are separate entrepreneurs in our own right. We all make a living doing what we do separate ways by having our businesses. But we also come together for the greater good as well. Like we do so much for the community as far as like back to school drives. We do $100 golden eggs for Easter. We do ribs for Thanksgiving, toy drives for Christmas. We just continuously show what we, you know what I'm saying, show the gratitude back to the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, which definitely needs to be shown because a lot of other businesses don't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That they go spend their money at, but they need to understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
You know, you stick with the people that stick with you.
One of the things that you have mentioned that I know you're in the furniture business.
Yes, sir.
As you introduce the other members of the Winner Circle, tell me what business that they are into.
Okay, cool. We got me, myself, my sons, Little Stephen J. Pimpin' Steve-O and J two times right there. Those are my sons right there. They have their construction company right now. They're working on tiny houses and the development of those right there.
Right.
And they also have vending machines, which they have at plenty of truck stops and stuff like that, you know.
Right.
And then right there we have Damn Danny and DeAndre Fulton. DeAndre Fulton, he's the director of directors, you know what I'm saying? I work with him on everything that you can think of that has to do with a camera. You get what I mean?
Right.
So he handles that. He handles all the recordings as far as the studio recordings. He handles well-connected person as well, you know, and well-talking brother too, because he talked for me sometimes a lot because a lot of times it's hard, you know, when you're so, you know, busy and I'm so direct, man. You know, sometimes I'm the same one that may cuss you out and pray for you. You know what I'm saying? but my brother DeAndre Fulton knows how to make it, you know, professional.
So he's a diplomat.
Yes, he's the diplomat. He's definitely there for me that I you know, say I gotta go here, you know. And then we got Damn Danny. She's an esthetician. She has her thing going on right now, along with, you know what I'm saying, the music. She has projects coming, you know what I mean? And my brother that couldn't be here, a driver. Then my sister that's out there. I won't name her name, but I'm telling y'all, man, we got a team of entrepreneurs. And shout out to my wife, Marlena Johnson. She has Marketing Out Media. You get what I'm saying? Okay. And she puts out the billboards and stuff like that. Okay. You get what I mean? So we all doing something.
You mentioned two daughters.
Yes, my two daughters as well.
Can't leave them out.
Yes, definitely can't leave them out. They'll never forgive me, right? So my daughters KK and Shay. KK, she has her a clothing store, limited edition. Mm-hmm. And my daughter Shook by Shaka, she does braids and dreads. So that's just to name the immediate ones that's right here. But I'm trying to tell you, like, we're a team of people that we can call on each other for certain things that make it get done expeditiously.
Right.
So it won't be like, you know, some people do a project or some people do things and it takes forever to get there. But when you got the right connections, it's not hard. You get what I mean? And that's what we represent as a circle. You get what I mean? Shout out to Rhoda Young and shout out to Joking Joe as well,
Okay.
and a lot of others too, man. If I forgot your name, I don't like to start naming names, man. You know,
I get in trouble when I do that. One of the things I can appreciate what you just informed us on.
Yeah.
You have a variety of things. You're just not stuck in one genre of how you're
yes.
in
Never want to be
entrepreneurship.
boxed in, man.
How did you get started?
How did I get started?
Yeah, how did you get
Man,
started?
I'm your local neighborhood homeboy, man. Like, literally, I was cutting hair, working for the city, and selling cars. You get what I'm saying? And a partner of mine was going through an issue, like most African American men with the child support and all that, and he needed to make some extra money. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, this was like in 2011. I told him about a Craigslist, and we went up there, and I started helping them go get that. People in the military was giving away brand new stuff, literally, because they was moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm posting that, selling it the same day. You get what I mean?
Right.
And then that grew to what we have now. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? So that's how I got started with furniture itself. And that was the thing that really, started off for me and blessed off for me like that.
So did you have a mentor or somebody that you saw that you wanted to emulate, or was it that you didn't want to do the paycheck to paycheck?
I never wanted to be a paycheck to paycheck person, man. I done tried every which way to make money you could think of. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I done went through every emotion along with it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So with all of that, that's what built me to be the man I am today. Still make mistakes, but I'm making wiser mistakes. You get what I'm saying? Because I learned from the mistakes I made,
Well, I mean, billionaires make mistakes.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I can do a roll call. I read the Wall Street Journal, and I can do a roll call of all the billionaires that made mistakes.
Yeah.
Even want me to name one?
Who?
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He changed the name of Twitter, and he didn't get the permit to put the X on top of the building.
Oh yeah.
So we're talking about billionaires. So I mean, just to put it in perspective,
right?
It's if you didn't learn anything, it was a mistake. As long as you learned something, it was not a mistake. It was just something that you learned.
That's right.
So so don't say it was a mistake. It was just a learning curve.
That's right.
So one of the things that we need to, and we briefly talked about this before we came on air, is that the violence in our community.
Yes, sir.
One of the things I know for sure is that when you're not confident in yourself, then you have outside interference with you. And if you don't have a development skill, then basically you have to do this underground economy. And one of the things that I can appreciate about what you're doing is that basically you are showing people how to do what we call up on the come up.
Yeah, yeah, man.
So how did you introduce entrepreneurship to your family?
I introduced entrepreneurship to my family early, man. Since the beginning, I always liked to just be selling stuff, man. But that just was me, Like even I remember times where, thank God, I had my pops in my life, but times a year I'd save up like $1,000 and be like, man, what we should do with this?
Oh,
and I'll say, let's go to the car lot. Let's go to the car auction. We ended up buying a Jeep one time. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
With $1,000. Sold it for $3,000.
Okay.
And that was all I needed to see. You get what I'm saying? Right. See, it's always that spark. Just like with my sons, when they was younger, I'd take them to the thrift store, let them find a toy that they really liked, just because they knew that they could sell it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That $1, my little Stevie T sold toys for $20 for $1. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's how that sparked it in them, And that once you spark that in the child,
right,
or that in anybody that has never experienced it, it's gonna become something that they do, because they always used to work for the wage.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you used to working a whole hour to get $20, but you just saw how to make $100 in 20 minutes, you will start thinking different.
And one way to break the cycle of poverty that we have, especially in the Black community, is to show the power of entrepreneurship, and that's one reason I appreciate what you're doing. Mm-hmm. And you also, not as I said before, you have a variety of ways that you are creating income, because if just in case that you know you name a whole lot of stuff that different people in the winner circles are doing.
Yeah.
Whatever talent they bring, you find a way that they can be successful in that.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You got to believe in your team. And then I'm going to always support it, man. See, because it doesn't dim your light as a candle to light another candle.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So why not share that person's business? Why not share that person's product? All you doing is sharing each other's light.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That customer ain't gonna not come to you. They not selling what you sell.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Right.
So that's what it's all about, man. That's what the winner circle about.
One of the things that I know for sure, you're working on a media project and you got that project out. But I want to say this one thing before we take this break is that there's a difference between mentorship and a sponsor. And one of the things that I'm listening to you as you talk is that as you are mentoring your sons and other people that's in the winner circle.
I'm not a mentor. I'm not a mentor.
Well, okay. You sound like Charles Barkley there. Anytime you do anything that other people want to emulate, whether you like it or not, you're a mentor. You might not feel that you won, but think about the things that you have already accomplished.
Right. But I couldn't accomplish them without my team. I'm being real with you. Without my wife, without my kids, without my team that's here, DeAndre, Danny, and the rest of the team, my mom, a lot of people around me played serious parts. That's why I could never, because I'm so outspoken, that's why I made sometimes like the mascot. But I'm telling you, this Cadillac got an engine, a steering wheel, a transmission, 4 wheels, seats. You know what I'm saying?
Well, anytime that you build an organization, there are components that that puts together a team.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you have to have marketing, you have to have management,
Yes.
you have to have finance. Basically, you have advertisement
Yes.
and personnel.
Yeah.
So you might not think that you are part of the traditional business organization, but let me know. I worked in organizations before. You bring everything that a IBM or Microsoft brings to the table.
Those type of movies I love too, man. I love that Steve Jobs movie.
But okay, we're gonna continue this conversation. And what I want to do now, since Steve has a variety of things that he's involved in, can we show a video?
Yes, sir.
And then we're gonna kick it some more.
Yes.
Don't like pictures, ain't no rats, but all I know is cheese. Come down to Harlan, all the girls screaming Lil Steve. Throwing 20s in the club, the ones getting weak. Wanna listen to some pimpin', man, just take a seat. 2-finger ring with the old school Chevy. Talking about let's go band for band, now is you ready? Niggas love going to jail. Did you like your celly? I don't get you, nigga, but let me show you how we coming. Bank ran out of money trying to get me all them hundreds, man. I need to stop flexing all that shoebox money. You post some dead eye with a sleep, boy, y'all funny. $1,000 fix just to go to the store. Make your mind up, wine, see a beat broke. Call me Pimpin' Steve-O, cause the name ain't no joke.
What's up, y'all? This Joker Joe. I'm out here live with the Winner Circle. Got the colognes and perfumes for your stinking ass.
Fuck up, what they stand for. Come step in there, look what I land on. Winner Circle, bitch, we bent on. Y'all say they sleeping, we flex on your headstones. And usually, we lay back. Hold like we don't get back, like we don't get rats with a free meal, with a mattress deal. Don't forget that. 1, 2, the dawn coming through. 3, 4, her nigga wants some more. 5, 6, he know that I'm a 10. 7, 8, you know that bitch late. 9, 10, I say that shit again. 11, 12, that hoe could go to hell. 13, 14, 15. He come back like a frisbee. I keep on counting up. Man, that bitch gon' wanna kill.
I do as I please, you do what I ask. Now I ain't waiting on shit, nigga. Run me my cash. Damn, Danny. Plus I'm popping in all that. Bitch, block me still watching now. I'm all in that group chat. Yeah, I'm classy, but real nasty. Bomb chick, slim thick with a little ratchet. And I'm really on my shit. I ain't never laughing. Stay lit, don't miss like you know it's happening. That's why they gathering.
This is Brody, y'all, reporting live on the scene of this bitch right now with the Winner Circle. Guys, we out here lit. We got 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, the Winner Circle taking over. A driver, what's up, A?
Make $1 every day, the site popping. Now I make it in my sleep, dog tent. But you know the face that's inside of the Jeep. Everything I want, I get. It's all inside of my reach. Making a nigga monthly, and that's inside of the week. Inside of the bank, or I'm inside of a freak. Flossing on the often, you don't even touch your teeth. Touch your C-note like a tenor. More vet than beginner. Pull up on your girl like, baby, take me to dinner. Take it from the winners. The circle getting smaller. The work getting heavy, but the money getting taller. Call us for the shit. COD is how we moving. That's cash on demand. Getting papers, my Call of Duty. The biggest foe, legal hustler, style criminal. Went from just teaching the game to being principal. I'm in concern with these words. I get clinical. I mean, unless I send for you, stay over there. You feel me? Go with it.
All right.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate that, man.
Who came up with the creative ideas to actually to do that?
We did as a group, man.
Okay.
As a group, you know, because we got so many different talents around. We wanted to put that together, like because Virginia itself, with the military and the people that's already here, this is like a mixing pot.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you got to give them that track that shows all of that. You know what I mean? And that's what we came up with.
Okay, that's awesome. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Everybody, man. I don't want to miss nobody. Definitely, I'm gonna make sure that my team understand that we can't do nothing without them. Man, the Winner Circle, shout out to DeAndre Fulton. He made the beat and he directed the video. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then we got Damn Danny right there. She killed the track. We got Shook by Shaka. She killed the track. We got Pepper Steve-O. He over there with Jay 2 times. We got we got Rhoda Young. Shout out to Rhoda Young. Shout out to Joking Joe. Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to Amber Hurley. You know what I mean? And her team, you know what I'm saying? Because High Def doing their thing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For sure. Definitely want to, yeah, no doubt.
Let's introduce, you said Danny?
Yeah, we got Damn Danny and DeAndre Fulton right there.
What up?
All right, give us some background about, the video.
Yeah.
Well, it was fun for starts. It was a whole lot of fun. We had a couple of different ideas before we settled on that idea. But plans, sometimes don't go the way that we want them to go. But nevertheless, it was just good timing and just the perfect resources and everybody just bought their A game. Everybody just came with a clear mind and everybody was just open and down for whatever.
All right, tell us a little bit about the production process and the location and the props that I like the props that you use. How did that come about?
It was just a group. It was a group effort. It's just like having a potluck. You say, it's going down at my house. Just bring something. You know, somebody brought the Bentley, somebody brought the helicopter, somebody, you know, they brought the speakers, and somebody brought the grill and the 4-wheelers, and we all just came to party. You know, it was really just a party.
And the young lady that's sitting to your left,
Yeah.
what was your experience like? Was this your first video, or did you done some things prior?
I mean, I do some things prior. I'm an artist, I'm a model, brand ambassador. So I kind of dip in a lot of stuff, but the video was fun. It was just a fun project, something that we just put together.
And before I move over to the boys, how can people reach out to both of you guys? What kind of social media platform are you guys on?
All social media platforms, Damn Danny 757.
Okay.
Just the same.
I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I done kind of slowed down on TikTok, but DeAndre Fulton on all of those platforms, or you can you can look me up as Abstract Global. That's ABSTRAK Global. AbstractGlobal.com. You know, Abstract Global on Instagram. You know, and then just Winner Circle. You know, wherever you see Winner Circle, we ain't you know, we right there too. So
you guys got a website? That's a work in progress.
Yeah, work in progress.
Okay, let's hear about. I want to hear about more about this construction company.
Yeah. Talk to him. Steve J.
Hello.
All right, you up? You next. Tell us about the construction company, how you got started, and what you know. I'm interested in tiny house. Matter of fact, I'm in real estate myself, and I want to get into the tiny house. How did that project come about?
It came about, actually, we just had like a little garage in the backyard, and like we came up with a plan to just build onto it. So we kind of just build on like a little bit more to the property and made it an upstairs and everything. We're probably gonna come out with a whole video step by step on how we went through the whole process.
Wow, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So your dad is in the furniture business. How did you branch off into construction?
Well, we knew real estate was where it was at for sure. Everybody know real estate is where it was at. So we knew kind of build on what we already had and maximize off of the space we already had. So yeah.
So what you got? What project are you working on now? That you started or in the middle of or about to complete and put on the market?
We're actually, the house that we're building on right now, at the moment, is the house that me and my brother is about to live in. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Steve, you got a solid team behind you.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Steve, where do you see yourself moving forward to this? Are you going to enlarge the Winner Circle, or are you going to focus in, or are you going to start doing some I guess training to show other people how to be interpreter?
No, what it is, we definitely just got to get to the youth, man. That's what we do. Okay. We got a program that we do called a Big Boss Program.
Okay.
You know, and this year we plan to do it, but not just teach kids entrepreneurship. We want to make sure we get their parents involved.
Right.
Because one thing that we realize that sometimes you can give kids the dream and they can go home with the dream, but if their parent don't got the dream, that dream will get killed at the door.
Yes.
So if we get both the parent and the child on the right page, we can get the family to the next level.
Right. And to me, that's how we're going to turn our community around.
Yes, sir.
You know, there's a lot of news, things in the news about Tulsa, Rosewood, and even Jackson Ward, and even Church Street, how Black businesses were actually owned a couple of blocks of real estate, and it's very difficult to get that done now. And I'm wondering when are we going to turn around and actually start building back our communities?
Yeah, well, we definitely in the process of that. We own a few commercial properties ourselves, and we, it's all in, having that team together and about the knowledge as well.
Right.
Because there's a lot of different opportunities out here that the people are definitely going to be taking advantage of soon. Like all these houses being built and all that, man. They got a program coming with Section 8 where people will be able to use their Section 8 voucher to buy a house, and then it'll go towards the mortgage.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So programs like that is a win-win. And those are the type of things we got to keep pushing forward in our community to make everybody feel like they care about their property. Because then when you see a crime being committed, you won't look away, because then you're thinking about your investment.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's going to make the community better.
Yes.
So things like that is a win-win for everybody.
And boy, time just flew by.
I know, man. I told you we were going to be lit, man.
Big Steve have embodied everything that I've been talking about this year, where how you earn and create money, how you manage your money, how you leverage your money, and how you protect it, and how you build a legacy for the next generation. As we continue our conversation about financial literacy, we are looking at a man who's trying to, well, I wouldn't say trying, who actually is doing it, because the two sons that he has created right now is beyond the 100-year plan. And the things that in order for us to turn this generation around, is that they have to feel good about themselves, and feel good about themselves because they can see their investment and actually blooming from that point on. Until we meet again, I appreciate your time, because that's the most valuable thing that we have. And the only way that we can protect that time is learning how to monetize it, so we can build those relationships and have that time with our family that we work so hard for. But now we can spend the time on our own. My name is Dr. Ron Smith, and this is Dr. Ron Smith Investigate Show. This has been Big Steve. We appreciate your time. Thank you. Until we meet again.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow.